All right, good morning, everybody, and thank you for being here for our 2026 Sakai Virtual Conference. Um, we'll go ahead and get started. It's only about a minute after the hour, so I think we'll still have a few folks trickling in. But I'll go ahead and get started with the intro so we can stay on schedule today. I'm Wilma Hodges. I'm the Sakai Community Manager, and I also work for Aperio as the Community Coordinator. And I'm the founder and principal consultant at Red Willow Solutions, as well as the Director of Training and E-Learning at Longsight. So it's a whole lot of titles, but it's basically just me working different contracts. Um, so many of you I know already from previous Sakai virtual conferences and other work in the community. All right, so just a few general conference tips. We are recording all of the sessions today. They are going to be all in the same Zoom room, so I'm going to be turning the recorder on and off throughout the day. After the conference, I will splice them up into individual presentations and put them on YouTube. So the videos will be available to everyone afterward via the Sakai YouTube channel. During the recording, because we are going to be publishing these, please make sure to keep your microphone and your camera muted unless you're actually presenting or participating in a presentation discussion. Sometimes the presenters may ask you to, feel free to turn on your microphone. If that's the case, feel free to do so. But otherwise, please stay muted so that we don't get a lot of background noise. We do recommend a headset with a microphone to avoid audio feedback versus speakers. Sometimes you can get a little bit of an echo with speakers. And as I mentioned, we're going to be in the same Zoom meeting room all day. So I'm just going to mute myself during the breaks. We'll have small breaks between the sessions, but I'll leave the room up the whole day so you can feel free to drop in and out if as needed. So I'd like to thank our sponsors, Longsight and EDF, for helping us put on this event. It's been an annual thing ever since 2014, so we're very grateful. And Longsight and EDF, I believe, have been sponsors the entire time. So thank you so much. They are what allow us to, put this site up in Sakai and send out all the great swag like the t-shirts and mugs. If you've got, let me see if I can get the mug to show up. There we go. There's the mug. This year we did coasters as well. So if maybe you got a coaster this year, that was our new item. So hopefully you've received your swag. If you registered really recently, you may not have gotten your swag yet because it takes a couple weeks usually to send out. But you should really receive it shortly. And if you haven't in, a week or two, let me know and I'll check on the package. But anyway, thank you so much to Longsight and EDF who afforded us the ability to send you guys this swag. So today's agenda, and we've got a lot of great sessions planned. We have our welcome, which is happening right now. And then we'll be kicking off with some shorter sessions in the morning. So there's a video training management session from EDF. And then another shorter session. These are all about 15 to 20 minutes in the morning. We're doing a session on Scorn Player in Sakai. Andrea is going to be presenting that. And then Yang Cheng will do the agentic browsers in Sakai, which is a pretty cool AI related session for QA. And then we're going to have a presentation on stack question demo type, or yeah, type demo. Um, it's a question type that actually is in Moodle that we're interested in potentially incorporating into Sakai. And then I will be doing, along with a few of my colleagues, a session on the Multi-Tool Forge, which is a brand new Aperio incubation project. We'll have our annual trivia contest, a quick lunch break, and then we'll come back after lunch with Christina's session about the most responsible way to teach students about AI, and that's probably not by pretending you didn't help it build the course. We'll follow up with a session from Turnitin on the Sakai 25 Turnitin LTI 1.3 integration. And then Earl will talk with us about the black box versus open door, why Sakai fixes bugs differently. And then Dr. Chuck and Sam from Longsight are going to team up to do a session on a modern open source approach to badging and credentials. Then we'll do some quick prizes and wrap up because we will be doing prizes for the trivia contest, and we'll do a random lottery of the folks that are registered. So those will be announced at the end of the day, and that's our agenda for today. So hopefully you can join us for the whole thing. If you have to duck out for part of it, remember that they will be recorded, so you'll be able to catch up on the other sessions after the recordings are posted. So just to keep it short and sweet, that's it for our intro. Thank you guys so much for attending. Our next session, as I mentioned, is the video training management session, and that will start at 10 after, so in about 3 minutes. And then after that is the SCORM player session at 10:30. So just to kind of give you a preview of the next couple of things in the agenda. So I'm going to go ahead and mute for a few minutes, and we'll start back up again in about 3 minutes. Thank you, guys.